gold is undoubtedly the most expensive metal in the world. Reason the most traded precious metals include gold, silver, and platinum. But have you heard of precious metals and items that cost more than gold? Of course, many of you have heard only about diamonds, but the stones and metals that we bring to your attention today are the most rare and amazing metals in the world. When you hear that 1 gram of some of them costs even $27 billion, you will find this thing and dream of becoming a billionaire in one fell swoop. The information in today's video will also relate to some of the expensive items you buy in your daily life, but you may have been scammed or fallen into the trap of fraudsters and bought a fake. Watch the video to the end if you are interested in how not to be deceived by fraudsters when buying expensive items and how to win billions. Because you won't find the information provided in today's video on any other channel, and you may have come across the metals mentioned in this information in your daily life and kicked it without knowing that it is a precious metal. Subscribe to the channel around the world that will delight you with the most amazing event and the most unique information in the world. And before we start the video, click like the video so that our work does not go in vain, because this channel has interesting information from around the world that will really amaze you as given. FYI, the precious metals and stones featured in today's video are all more precious than gold. For comparison, the video was made on March 20th, 2023, and today's gold price on the world market is $234 net per 1 gram. Number 1. Iridium. Iridium is a member of the platinum family and is white in color with a yellowish tint and can be used in many ways today. It is also used in LED and data storage technology because it is used to grow synthetic single crystals. Since 1995, it has also been used in the production of acetic acid. Because it is so brittle, it is also used as a hardening agent in alloys, so it is used to harden platinum used in medical probes, pacemakers, and other similar applications. In the automotive industry, its main application is as a component of exhausts for direct injection engines. It is also sometimes used in candles. When used as an alloy with ruthenium, it is used in the production of electrodes for the production of chlorine. It is also used in glass production because the metal becomes inert when in contact with molten glass. It can be found as a coating on optical lenses because it increases clarity and reduces glare. Its price fluctuates depending on production, demand, speculation, and any changes in the collection of the metal. But in general, unlike gold, it is not used as a hedge against inflation. In the early 2000s, its price gradually fell because the supply was too much for the relatively low demand. But this changed in the early 2010s, when demand for this metal suddenly increased. This is due to the popularity of LED displays. As flat-screen TVs and tablets became popular, the metal became very expensive. By 2011, the demand for this metal is 194,000 ounce, which is 27 times more than in 2009. Demand soon reached 334,000 ounces. Iridium price. By 2011, the price for an ounce of iridium exceeded $1,000. In other words, it was not speculation that the price of the metal would rise. Instead, it was actual industry demand that set the price. Today, many LED display manufacturers use a cheaper fluorescent material instead of iridium. Therefore, the price of iridium for 1 ounce of iridium is around $520. That is, 1 gram of iridium is $290 to $295. Iridium was discovered in 1804 by the English chemist Iridium 10 Nat. It is a chemical element belonging to Group 8 of Mendeleev's periodic system. It belongs to the group of platinum metals. Due to difficulties in preparation and production, pure metal is rarely used. Because it is so dense and brittle, it is difficult to process, shape, or size unless heated to extreme temperatures. Iridium ores are found in South Africa and Alaska, USA, as well as in Myanmar, Brazil, Russia, and Australia. At the end of the 20th century, South Africa was the world's main producer of iridium. According to Chemistry Explained, pure iridium is so rare in the Earth's crust that only 2 parts per billion are found in the Earth's crust. Iridium is one of the densest and rarest naturally occurring elements on Earth. It's so dense that it's mostly in the Earth's core, not the crust, said Amanda Simpson, Associate Professor of Chemical Engineering at the University of New Haven. But there is some iridium in the Earth's crust. In 1980, the scientist Luis Alvarez and his son Walter Alvarez found a large amount of iridium in a certain part of the Earth's crust, which is spread over the entire surface of the Earth. The metallurgy of the world consumes 1,000 kilograms of boron oil in 1 year. But if we multiply 1,000 kilograms by today's price of iridium, $295 million worth of iridium metal is used worldwide in 1 year. Number 2. Rhodium. After it was discovered in 1804, scientists of the time did not make much use of it. This is because it is so rare. Another problem with rhodium is that it is very difficult to form. It is not malleable and has a high melting point. But over the years, it has been used as an electroplating for jewelry and as a corrosion-resistant coating. And when the catalytic converter was invented in 1976, the demand for the metal increased significantly, as it was deemed necessary to produce a new critical automotive component. Plated rhodium is used for optical instruments. It produces X-rays that are suitable as filters in mammography systems. 3 Palo Verde nuclear reactors have 305 rhodium neutron detectors. Focusing on the price of rhodium, every new car today has a catalytic converter containing this metal, and therefore the value of rhodium is very much related to the demand of the automotive industry. As new markets emerge and sales of new cars increase, demand and price for the metal will increase. Historically, the price has been very volatile. In 2007, the metal was about 8 times more expensive than gold, 450 times more expensive than silver, and 27,250 times more expensive than copper. At some point in 2008, its rhodium price exceeded $10,000 per ounce. However, these prices fell during the global financial crisis that began around this time. As of March 20, 2023, the price is approximately $295 to $300 per gram. It is still relatively expensive because it is so rare. It is 100 times rarer than gold and 150 times rarer than silver. Until recently, it was impossible to invest in metal. It could not be bought using futures contracts or by buying shares in exchange-traded funds dealing in the metal. It was not physically available in the world market either. But now you can buy the metal itself and keep it for a while until prices rise again. That could happen soon, as regions around the world tighten emissions controls. This will boost the growth of the emission control catalyst market, which is expected to reach $14 billion. As an investor, you should monitor new car sales to gauge the demand for rhodium. South Africa is the largest producer of rhodium, followed by Russia. 30,000 kilograms of rhodium are mined and used worldwide in 1 year. 30,000 kilograms of rhodium multiplied by today's price is $900 million worth of rhodium used in 1 year. Number 3. Osmium. The world's rarest and most valuable precious metal is therefore a magnet for fraudsters. Watch this video till the end to learn about osmium scams and everything you need to know when buying osmium. It was discovered in 1803 by an English chemist named Smithson Tennant, and the metal is named for the Greek word for odor, because it emits a distinct odor when oxidized in air. When it oxidizes, it actually releases osmium tetroxide, which is toxic. Osmium is one of the platinum group metals, and it has a blue-gray color. It has its own characteristics that distinguish it from other elements. Osmium is the densest of all naturally occurring elements, and it is also one of the rarest because its abundance in the Earth's crust is only 0.0018 parts per million. By comparison, gold is 0.0031 parts per million. In fact, it is very difficult to prepare, and less than 1,000 kilograms are produced each year. Its hardness, brittleness, and high melting point all make it very difficult to form the desired shape. It is rarely used in its pure form because it is highly volatile and highly toxic. Instead, it is almost always used as part of a metal alloy. Alloys containing this element are commonly used for a variety of applications where friction must be reduced. Historically, these devices have included fountain pens and ballpoint pens, tape needles, instrument pivots, compass needles, and electrical contacts. It is used for biological staining before the samples are examined under a microscope. In tissue samples, it stabilizes biological membranes, and the use of metal for staining significantly improves image contrast. It is also shown to be very highly reflective in the UV range of the electromagnetic spectrum, and in some cases it is twice as reflective as gold. It has been used in mirrors for ultraviolet spectrometers in space, but in low space orbit, oxygen still degrades enough metal. Surprisingly, the toxic compound osmium tetroxide is even used for some clinical purposes. It has been tested on arthritis patients in Scandinavia, and preliminary results suggest that the metal itself may be biocompatible. A 2011 study found that the metal also showed anti-cancer activity, and it may be part of future anti-cancer treatments. If you are offered osmium in the form of small balls, pearls, or drops, you should definitely not buy them. If you are offered raw osmium in small glass bottles, you should definitely not buy them. Recognize the real osmium. Only crystalline osmium is safe because it is safe for the human body only in its crystalline form. Crystalline osmium shines above. The underside is metallic gray. It is delivered as a flat disc in a box. You can wrap it and touch it. Pay attention to cleanliness. The purity of crystalline osmium is 99.9995%. Buy only with a certificate. Crystal osmium is always sold with a certificate. Whether you buy from an individual or a third party, you retain ownership and proprietary rights. The code is important because it proves authenticity and thus simplifies subsequent sales. Buy only from trusted sources. Today, the price of 1 gram of pure osmium is $4,000. Most sources on the internet list the price of osmium from $400 to $2,000, but this price is not the actual price of osmium. In contrast, osmiums at this price are all alloyed with other metals and contain only 0.01 to 0.02 grams of osmium. Therefore, be very careful when purchasing osmium. 1,000 kilograms of osmium are mined and used in 1 year around the world. Kazakhstan is the main and only country that mines and exports osmium. If we multiply 1,000 kilograms of osmium by today's price, $4 billion worth of osmium will be used in 1 year. Number 4. Diamond is the dream or dream of many women and the main dream of bank robbers. Diamond is a mineral belonging to the group of natural elements, a crystalline form of pure carbon. Diamond is the hardest material known in nature and is therefore used in many important industries. Diamond became known to mankind in 8 to 7 centuries BC and was first found in India. For many centuries, diamonds were produced only in Asia. Later, it began to be mined in Brazil, Russia, and South Africa. Since 1866, African countries have been the main diamond mining region. Diamonds are the hardest natural stone on Earth, formed naturally by extreme temperatures and pressures beneath the Earth's crust. Rough diamonds are brought to the surface of the Earth as a result of volcanic activity. Natural diamonds are sourced from all over the world. Diamonds are known for their extreme hardness, unmatched brilliance, and rich sentimental value. They are composed of nearly 100% carbon atoms and are so durable that the only mineral that can scratch a diamond's surface is another diamond. Diamonds are almost as old as the Earth and are rare because they take billions of years to form. Formation begins deep within the Earth, and very few of these carbon crystals reach the Earth's surface, where they are mined. Over the years, diamonds have remained one of the most stunning gemstones of all time. But what exactly makes a diamond so attractive? Diamond not only has the ability to win a person's heart in a few seconds, but the precious stone is also remarkable for the fact that it appeared before the age of dinosaurs. Today, the diamond is still recognized as the ultimate symbol of love, making it an ideal gift for anniversaries, birthdays, and special occasions. In nature, you will find a variety of naturally colored diamonds. Very rare diamonds come in various shades of red, blue, pink, yellow, brown, black, orange, and green. Did you know that no two diamonds are alike? No two diamonds are alike. Because it takes intense heat, pressure, and millions of years to form a diamond, each one comes in a variety of sizes and shapes with its own inclusions and color. Think of it as diamond DNA, no two are alike. Or how about you can only cut a diamond with a diamond? Most people have heard that diamonds are the hardest natural substance ever found. In fact, diamonds rank 10 on the Mohs hardness scale, which is the absolute highest score. The only thing that can cut a diamond is another diamond. So professionals use diamond bits to cut this stone and turn them into the beautiful pieces we see. It's great, isn't it? The unit of diamond weight is carats, not to be confused with carats of gold. A carat is 0.2 of a gram, which means that 1 gram of diamond is equal to 5 carats. Don't let the weight of 0.2 grams fool you into thinking it's too small. On the contrary, all the rings you see in jewelry stores are 1-carat diamonds. A 2-carat diamond is very hard to find. How much are diamonds worth? It can be $100 or $1 million or even more. For example, a diamond worth $2.3 million in the store of James Allen, the largest diamond dealer in the world. What is the price of 1-carat diamond? Or in other words, how much does a 0.2 gram diamond cost? We learned some prices of 1-carat diamonds and estimated that the average price of such a diamond would be around $4,500 and $7,000 ideal cut, red or green color, 1 or vs2 clarity, approximate. Why is a 2-carat diamond not worth twice as much as a 1-carat diamond? Because diamonds are scarce and the bigger they are, the less they become. Diamond prices vary greatly, especially with larger diamonds like a 5-carat diamond, which is 1 gram, and there is no one-size-fits-all rule to know how diamonds are graded. It can be said that the cheapest price for a 5-carat or 1-gram diamond is estimated at $35,400, while the highest price for a 5-carat diamond is $282,000, and it is very rare. So today, 1 gram of diamond costs $282,000. According to the data of 2021, 116 million carats or 23,200,000 tons of diamonds will be mined worldwide in 1 year. So if we multiply by the average price of 1 gram of diamonds today, $6,542,400,000,000 worth of diamonds will be used in 1 year. Number 5. The most expensive metal in the world, and in our today's video, is California 252. It is a valuable trademark named after the state of California and the University of California. In fact, it is the most expensive chemical, as each gram costs $27 million. Think of it this way: California is the heaviest naturally occurring element on our planet, and its price reflects that heavyweight status, especially when synthesized for use in nuclear processes. In the 1970s, the cost of californium-252 was $10 million per gram. The seller was the Atomic Energy Commission, which sold the element to academic and industrial buyers. Such is the difficulty in synthesizing californium-252 that an average of 150 milligrams was shipped annually from the 1970s to the 1990s. In connection with the implementation of the Energy Reorganization Act of 1974, the Atomic Energy Commission was replaced by the Nuclear Regulatory Commission. In the following years, the price of californium-252 increased several times, so that by 1999, its price was $60 million per gram. Shipping and encapsulation costs were not included in the price per microgram, so actual costs were significantly higher. When californium was discovered in 1950, scientists at that time were able to produce only 8 grams of californium-252. Because of this, the element is the most expensive of its kind, not to mention that its production, sale, and use are highly regulated in most countries. Californium-252 is valued for its strong neutron emitter properties, so its special use is in nuclear reactors as a source of neutron activation and in the determination of trace amounts of certain elements, i.e., analysis of neutron activity, as a portable neutron source. In the treatment of certain types of brain and cervical cancer in cases where radiation therapy is ineffective. In the cement and coal industry, especially in bulk materials and elemental coal analyzers. At educational institutions such as universities, the trend began in 1969 when the Savannah River plant loaned 119 micrograms of californium-252 to the Georgia Institute of Technology. The element is used in fuel rod scanners, portable metal detectors, and neutron radiography equipment in weapons and aircraft. It is also used in the production of other transuranium elements, including Lawrence, i.e. bombarded with californium-boron nuclei. The largest producers of californium-252 are the United States and Russia. 11 grams of boron oil are produced worldwide in 1 year. If we multiply the price of 11 grams of californium-252 by today's price, $297 million worth of californium-252 is used in 1 year. Among the precious metals presented in today's video, which do you think will give you the most profit in 1 year? Write the answer to the question in the comments. Why does 1 gram of element California cost $27 million? Many people ask. The first thing to understand is that no one buys California by the gram. They buy it by the microgram. So it's $27 per microgram, not $27 million per gram. For most purposes, you only need a few micrograms, which is lucky because the global production rate is half a gram per year. To produce it, you need a nuclear reactor or a particle accelerator. There are only a few places around the world that can do this, and they can only produce very small quantities. It is highly radioactive. The most commonly used isotope has a half-life of about 2.6 years. This means that you cannot store it for a long time or spend a lot of time transporting it, which increases the price. The information we want to convey to you through today's video consists of these, and I think I was able to change your knowledge about the world even a little. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video, and let me know in the comments what you want me to make my next videos about. If you find the video useful, send it to your friends and acquaintances who are interested in investment and want to increase their investment. See you in the next videos.